What's up? We're back. It's HOODRAT and Alex. We're back again. And today we got a review on a device for you.
Look at this. Look at this sexy little guy right here. This is the Dragonball Rta that also functions as an RDA.
By FUMYTECH.
By FUMYTECH.
By FUMYTECH. And what we did was I had a little contest going on Instagram where I picked 4 devices between me and Alex that we have out of the many devices that we have not reviewed yet, and posted it on Instagram to do a contest. And we had 3 people comment.
Yep.
We had my wife comment on one, we had Alex comment on another, and then we had FUMYTECH comment and say they wanted us to do their device. So you know what? We're doing their device.
FUMYTECH kind of wins on that.
Yeah. They win by, you know.
They win by default.
Yeah. By, what's the word? Authority,
superiority.
Superiority,
Yeah.
They win.
Yeah,
they win. Okay. So that's what we're doing. We're doing the FUMYTECH Dragon Ball. And this is your gun. Oh, Alex, grab that for me. If I can quit being butterfingers here.
There we go.
Alright, this is going to be your package in here. You got your Dragonball Rta,
Looks
which
sick.
has the capability of running as an RDA.
Yes, it does.
And if y'all want to give us grief for that, a lot of people say it's an RDTA.
We don't feel like it's an RDTA.
I disagree. An RDTA is like this right here.
Avocado.
You got your tank on the bottom and then your RDA setting up top, your deck and everything up top, and it feeds through a wick. Yeah, that's an RDTA in my opinion. So
y'all want to give a shit? Give a shit.
Just put it in the comments. I'll gladly accept it.
Yep.
But this is your packaging. Here's the front of it. There's the bottom here. It lets you know which ball you got. I got the 2-star ball, and you have the capability of getting all the other glasses without having to buy the whole thing again.
Right.
And just go to fasttech.com is where I saw it, and you can get all of the Dragon Balls. You get all the Dragon Balls, just the glass.
Yep. So if you don't want to buy 7 different RDTAs,
yeah. And I think, and don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on this, y'all. I believe it was like $10 for the glasses. I'm not sure, but.
Just go check out FastTech.
Yeah.
If you want it, go ahead and check it out.
Just type in FUMYTECH Dragon Ball and it'll pop right up. So and then you got your Dragon Balls there with the check mark letting you know which one's which. You got FUMYTECH on the sides, and on the back Dragon Ball, and on the back here it gives you everything that it comes with, all your specifications, all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
So
comes with all kinds of goodies.
And then we'll open it up here. It's very cool. Like a little
Very
book.
nice.
I like it.
Yep.
And it gives you instructions on how to run it in RDA mode and in RTA mode. Very cool.
We got to run in RTA mode right now.
And once we get that juice down, we'll take it apart and show you the deck, all that kind of stuff. It's going to, right here is where your Dragon Ball will be sitting. Here you have an extra glass, little extra glass tube.
Also the 2-ball.
Let me show you the 2 stars on there. Right there, bam, there they are.
Yep.
So it gives you an extra glass, and you got your little pull tab here. It comes out.
I have been told though, if you buy all 7 glasses, you still don't get a wish.
No wish.
Sorry,
unfortunately.
Yeah.
But if we were in Nanic, we'd get 3 wishes.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, we at least one. I'd at least want one.
Yeah, at least.
I mean, it'd be to bring Krillin back, but
yeah, why not? Fucker always done it.
Always.
Okay, so it's going to come with some organic Japanese cotton.
Always nice.
It comes with 4 staple Clapton coils
that are nickel.
NI80. And I have 2 of them in there. I had to toss one of them because it crapped out on me, and then I have 1 extra left. And you get 4 extra hex grub screws, which you can't really see all that well in there. But they're there. It comes with a screwdriver and some more extra O-rings.
So, always nice to have.
All your basic stuff. It gives you everything you need to go right away except for juice and snips. But if you're buying this and you don't have snips,
get some snips.
Just
get some snips. Everybody should have snips.
But seriously though.
Seriously?
If you have an RTA, an RDA, RDTA, and you don't have no snips,
yeah, something's wrong.
Something wrong with
Something
you.
very wrong.
So that's your packaging. That's your packaging.
Yep. Here, take a quick little close up of the actual RTA itself. As you can see, there's the 2-ball right there on it. It says Dragon Ball down here at the bottom, and on this side, we got a nice little dragon, if you can see that there. But it comes with a Ultim tip. It's not 510, and this isn't really you can't really put your 510s on this.
Yeah, it's not 510 or 810 compatible. The
Right.
drip tip you get, that's the drip tip you have to use, which it is a con. But in my opinion, I like the Ultim.
I think it looks very sleek with this design, the color scheme and everything. It looks very nice,
and the way that they designed it made it really easy to open up your top cap. All you got to do is just twist and just keep twisting, and then it's going to take it.
And then you can actually take your
hold on to the
tip
glass
off
right here, though.
Yeah, so you can take your tip off like that right there if you want to just take that off.
If you just wanted to drip more juice on it, if you're running an RDA mode.
And then if you want to take the top completely off so you can fill it up in RTA mode, there it goes. So you just spin it like so.
But make sure to hold on to your actual glass.
Otherwise,
if you don't, it's just going to constantly spin. You're going to end up unscrewing it from your deck and lose all your juice.
And there we go. Now it is off. See down in there, you got your kidney style fill holes in there for your RTA mode. Which, in my opinion, they're long, but they're not very wide.
Yeah, they're not very wide. Very hard to get any kind of tip in there to fill it up.
Even your unicorn bottles are still a little iffy to get back in there.
Yeah, you got to work them in and out. That's all there is to that. So, in my opinion, for a novelty device, this is a very cool novelty device.
Oh yeah, this thing looks awesome.
Just wait until Alex starts performing on it. I mean, the clouds are phenomenal. The taste is phenomenal. I mean, for a novelty device, this is a damn good novelty device.
100%.
But there are a few cons with this thing. The fact that you cannot use your own drip tip. You have to use the drip tip that it comes with.
Yeah.
Has to.
Yeah.
Absolutely. There is no changing it at all. The airflow ring. Very, very loosey-goosey. I mean,
just one little finger just.
I mean, I cannot tell you how many times I've pulled that thing out of my pocket and go to vape on it, and the thing is completely closed off, and it's just like, oh shit.
There's just no restrictive to this at all. It's just basically free roam.
Very nice juice flow control. Very good. You got 3 solid lines of 2 holes
right here, and then if you just grab your glass, you can twist it. And then there's open a little more. There's closed off. And then there's wide open.
Wide open. And now, with it being wide open, that brings me to my next con. When it's wide open like that, I have a lot of leaking problems. A lot of leaking problems. When I first popped it on my device and vaped on it for the very first time, next thing I know, I had some warm juice running down my hand because it was leaking so massively. I put it up for a day or two while me and my wife were on vacation. Come back and busted it out to play with it some more. Hasn't really leaked since, besides minor, like your minor expected leaking.
Right.
Like filling it, overheating, you get a little bit of saturation in the creases there.
Yeah.
And just your minor stuff.
Yeah, very, very small, very, very not really an issue of leaking, but other than maybe the first.
But yeah, when I pulled it back out, I cut the juice flow control off about halfway. And it's been working fine. Yeah. It's been working fine. Not a problem.
So if you do get one of these, you may want to run it about halfway open if you're running in RTA mode. Or RDA mode, then, you know, if it's leaking out, you probably just overwicked it.
Yeah, you overused that bitch if it's leaking on you. But really, this is a really good device. I really like it. I really, really like it.
Great vapor production, fantastic flavor. You want to run a couple puffs off that?
Let me see that for a second.
I'm over here hogging it.
Like, we got pink in here right now in my Ends game.
And it's very good.
Very, very good.
Insanely good flavor.
And one other con that I do have, my last con that I have, nitpicky con, but it is, I guess you would say it is a big one when it comes to a novelty device like this. This is the Dragonball Rta. Now, if you, and you're not going to be able to see it on here, but on here somewhere, the orange is starting, there it is actually, right about here. Is my orange is starting to flake off. So eventually this is just going to look like a random just RTA clear. With black and gold designs on it with just a clear glass. So that is a potential.
It is a potential con. I mean, especially if you're planning on taking this out, putting it in your pocket and everything else, that paint will eventually just strip off.
Yeah. And if you're wanting it to be a novelty device where everybody's like, man, that is so cool, you don't want that to chip off.
Exactly,
you want people to see it, you know, so that's my last con there.
The only other con I have with this is just the design itself, the way it is a ball shape. There's no way to really get any kind of protection around this glass. And if it falls, the first thing it's probably going to hit is the glass.
It is the glass, and it is going to break.
So
it's the same problem, not problem, but that's the same concern everybody has with the fire loop.
Yeah, the FUMYTECH fire loop.
Yeah, FUMYTECH fire loop. Because it's a bulbous shaped glass, and if it hits, that's the first thing it's going to hit because it is extended out.
It's going to shatter.
But the good thing with these bulbous glass is you do get extra juice capacity.
A lot more juice capacity.
A lot more juice capacity.
And I believe this comes in 2 other styles. Then it comes in an earth and a crystal ball style as well. So if you're not a DBZ fan and you just want a cool looking ball style RTA,
they have the earth ball, and it is all blue, and the glass looks like the earth. Then they have the crystal ball, which is all black with a black glass.
It's just straight up all black, and it looks pretty cool as well.
Pretty dope.
So if you don't like Dragon Ball, but you like the look of this, you can find one that'll work for you. If you want a cool looking RTA that will run as an RDA as well, and you just want something that just looks cool as hell, then this would be the way to go in my opinion. Because this is a cool ass device. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan like us, that's even a bigger plus. You know, yes, I mean, I saw that immediately and was like, oh, that's so cool. You know, I got super excited about it.
Well, when I first saw it, I was like, man, that's a cool looking device.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll ever use it because I don't think it'll perform as well as I.
Right.
But dude, I mean, it performs great.
It definitely exceeded our expectations. It definitely exceeded everything that we thought about it.
Oh, yes.
But this has been a phenomenal tank. Easy to build on, lots of room to build on, as you guys just saw. You know,
easy to wick, easy to fill. Although I will say, I wish the fill slots were a little bit wider. They're plenty long, but they just need to be a little bit wider to where you can get your tips in there a little bit easier.
I mean, that's really kind of one of the only gripes we got about it, other than just the main leaking issue it had right in the beginning.
And the fact that my ball is chipping, I don't like that.
No one likes to have their balls chipped.
But hey, they send you an extra glass tube, so I mean, if that one does completely flake off, you got a brand new one you can go to.
If you're a clumsy vapor like a lot of people and you do end up dropping it and shattering your glass, no worries. You don't have to sit there and try to hope and pray a B&M somewhere nearby has got one.
Yeah, chances are you're not going to find that glass.
Yeah, I've only seen maybe one other B&M that sells something like this, and they were selling the Earth Ball instead of the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I've only seen this in a brick and mortar store once, and I picked it up the moment I saw it.
Yeah.
So, but online, 30, 35 bucks.
30, 35 bucks is about your price point. I mean, for 30, 35 bucks, this is a really good RTA.
Yeah, it really, really is. I dig it a lot.
I know one thing that a lot of people don't really care for, and I mean, I know a lot of people are thinking about it. You know, if you don't like overhang, you probably won't like this, because the way it's shaped, then it's going to stick out off of almost any mod you got.
But from the base.
The base is fine. The base, there's no overhang on the base.
It's a 24.5 millimeter because it sits flush with that G-print. Yeah, and the big baby base sits flush on there, and that's 24.5 millimeter.
It just sits nice and clean and flush. There's no overhang right here, but you know, if you don't like this sticking off and sticking out and everything like that, then yeah, you probably.
Yeah, if you don't like that bulbous shape. And honestly, when I first saw a tank with a bulbous glass on it, I was kind of like, it looks kind of weird to me.
Really, up until just now, the only bulbous tanks I've seen has been used for, you know, other kinds of vaping, you know, other things to vape.
No, I get what you're talking about. So, I have actually seen other tanks that have that come with like a bulbous glass. Okay. Like they come with your standard just circular, just standard glass. But they also come with like, hey, if you want the option to have an extra 2 mils, you can put the bulbous glass on there. Okay. And to me, I look at them and I'm like, I get the purpose of them, you get more juice of them, but to me, I'm just like, it looks a little funky. I didn't like the way that it looked. But the fact that this is a Dragon Ball, the Earth Ball, the Crystal Ball, is supposed to be rounded.
This is what they wanted. This is what the look they wanted to go for, and they accomplished it very, very well. It looks very cool. It looks very nice. Machine work on it's good. All the threads are nice and smooth.
It looks like Master Roshi would vape that thing.
Master Roshi would be hitting this thing like crazy.
Like seriously. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. The way that it performs, I can care less about the bulb shape.
Yeah, because this thing performs just as good, if not better, than any other RTA I have ever tried.
That's at 55 watts. The G-Prif 75 watts. I mean, it's putting out, man. It's a good, damn good device.
It's good.
FUMYTECH. I know this is like, I think your 3rd or 4th version of this, but you finally got it right.
Yeah, you definitely got it right.
You got it right on this one. I haven't tried any of the other versions, but this one, really good.
Definitely, really, two thumbs up on this RTA. It is phenomenal.
What would you give it in our standard rating? What would you give it?
I'd easily give that an 8.
An 8?
An 8. And the only reason why I'm not giving it any more is just because you did have that leak issue in the beginning, and otherwise I would give it a 9. But I do know that sometimes that stuff like this is prone to leaking, and you know,
Yeah.
if it gets down on your device and you don't get it cleaned off and everything quick enough and everything else, you could fry your device, and that's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm worried about ever getting this. Other than that, this thing is cool as shit. I love it. It performs fantastically. It looks great. I'd get it. I'd easily go out and get it. No
Alright, so
problem.
Alex is giving it an 8. Me personally, if we're going just off of performance, I'd give it a 9, just off of performance. But if we're talking about everything about this device, I'd at least give it a 7.
Okay.
A 7, and that's purely because you can't change out your drip tip.
Right.
You absolutely cannot. You have to use the drip tip that it comes with. The kidney shapes are a little bit too thin, long enough but too thin. The leaking was a problem.
Yeah.
This airflow ring, I mean, it is loosey-goosey. It's the loosest airflow ring I've ever messed with.
Yeah, same here. Yeah, there's zero restriction on that at all.
And the fact that the paint is chipping off the globe. I don't like that at all. So, but if we're going just off of performance, it is a great performer for a novelty device. I mean, I was not expecting it to put out like
super
this.
Super easy to build on, great flavor, great vape production. You know, everything about it is just right there, easy, ready to go.
But the fact that it does have 4 or 5, you know, nitpicky cons, to me, I'm just like, I gotta bump it down for that.
Yeah.
You know? As good a performer as it is, the fact that it has 4 or 5 little bitty cons, I have to say, you know what, no, I can't honestly, in a conscious mind, is that the right word? Like,
like good faith.
Like, if somebody asked me, hey, would I recommend this? Honestly, if you're an experienced vapor like me and Alex,
go
right ahead. But if you're somebody that's just wanting to put a tank on the device and go,
no, definitely not. Nah.
Because you're gonna have to do some work with it.
Yeah, that one will take some work, and it takes some time to play around with until you can finally get it just the way you want it to, and you can get it to where it won't leak or anything like that. But once you do, this thing performs fantastically. So if you're looking for a fun little, you know, play around with device, a fun little RTA that you can take out, and especially to just take and show your friends, like, hey, check this thing out. Isn't this thing cool? Yeah,
I can't wait to show this to Jesse.
Oh yeah, oh he's gonna shit.
Yeah, Jesse's gonna love this. Our friend Jesse, he's gonna fucking love it.
Oh yeah.
So, but I mean, so in my opinion, I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. I'm still sticking with an 8.
8 out of 10. I mean, it's not much difference, but hey, I've played with it a lot more, so I have more of an opinion on it.
Yeah, he knows a lot more about it than I do. I've only vaped on it probably 4 times, and that's just in the couple hours I'm here hanging out with you.
But so, in my opinion, FUMYTECH, y'all are on the right path with this thing. Y'all are on the right path with this thing. Definitely. If y'all are going to do more versions, here's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see it to where you can change your drip tip.
Yep.
I like the Ultim, I really do. But some people out there, they prefer a resin drip tip. Some prefer a Delrin drip tip. Some prefer a metal drip tip. I don't know, but it needs to be interchangeable. That's the point I'm getting at. It needs to be interchangeable.
Definitely.
I'd like to see a little bit of an easier top fill method. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that this is a lot of work to unscrew. I mean,
you saw me earlier sitting there kind of struggling with it, trying to get it off.
With the Alabo tank, it's just a simple push up and push. I mean, pull up, push.
Yeah.
With the Blazer tanks, a little twist and pull up. You know, with the TF V8 tanks, a little swivel off to the side. You know, and it's simple. It's simple.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see that taken care of. I'd like to see this O-ring a little snugger. I want to see this airflow be a little bit more snug. I feel like I should not be able to close it with one finger.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to check your airflow every time you take it out of your pocket. You shouldn't have to do that.
Yes, you should not. And I'd like to see the production, the quality of the glass be a little bit better.
New resin, better paint.
Whatever it is, however y'all coated this, needs to be a little bit more durable. Because, I mean, it started flaking about a week after. Yeah. About a week after. And it's not bad flaking. It's just a little bitty spot. As y'all can, if I can point it out again, it's right here. Right here. Little bitty spot. That's the only spot that I have. But it also, since I found that spot, I've kept it out of my pocket. I haven't touched it since. You know, I've been leaving it alone.
It just kind of stays here and doesn't really go out that much anymore.
So, that's the little things I'd like to see improved on at FUMYTECH if you're listening, which I hope y'all are, because we decided to do this one before any other because y'all commented on the picture. I mean,
yes, you did. So, which is still awesome. Thank you guys for for hitting up our Instagram. I
Yeah,
mean, we love that.
we appreciate that a lot.
Any feedback we get from, you know, fans, customers, or companies, yeah, I mean, that's amazing, and we love every little bit of feedback we can get. So
negative, positive, I don't care.
Yeah,
send it my way. Send it my way.
if you want to say thanks, say thanks. If you want to say fuck you,
Say fuck you.
Yeah, I don't care.
But to him though, not to me, just to him though.
Tell him he's ugly.
I mean, he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
I'm not much better looking,
I'm not
but
the best looking guy, but my hair is coming back. And I'm
Yeah,
starting to
I was
get that
gonna
look.
say,
I'm
yeah.
starting to get that look back, man. The wife is liking me a little
Yeah.
bit more. So.
I shaved off my beard, so y'all actually got to look at my face, which I'm sorry about. But yeah, it does. I'm sorry about that.
But I will say I like in my videos that I can see a progression in my hair.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
It
it
started
just-
out as little shaggy stuff, and now it's like, all right,
It's
I'm
starting
getting
to fill
this
out,
shit
yeah.
back, man. I'm so happy to get this stuff back. My hair used to be long, y'all. I mean,
Like,
long,
yeah.
long. When I got married to my wife, it was down to here.
Mm.
But okay, so
Back on topic.
FUMYTECH, y'all did good. Y'all did really good with this.
This thing is a really fun device. It's fun to
Yes.
build on. It's fun to play with, and
It's
it's
fun to show people, man.
definitely fun to show people.
I love showing this. to
Anyone who likes Dragon Ball immediately gets a kick out of this thing, and that's
Yes.
awesome.
people. Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so. And so, like he said, 8 out of 10. My
Mhm.
opinion, 7 out of 10 because of the minor issues that which I'd like to see improved, which I threw out there in the video.
Yep.
So 7 out of 10.
8 out of
8
10.
out of 10. Good device.
Definitely.
I'd give it 2 thumbs up.
Absolutely.
But that's pretty much it. That's
Mhm.
pretty much it. You know, good sized deck. Good. I mean, plenty of juice capacity.
Mhm.
Nice Ultim drip tip, but there are some things to complain about.
There are just small nitpicky things.
Small little nitpicky things. But overall, that's it. It's a damn good device.
Fantastic.
Damn good device. But that's going to wrap it up.
All right.
That's going to wrap this up. So,
You ready to get out of here?
we'll get the fuck out of here.
All right, let's get out of here.